Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Truth in Plain Sight Live. This is your host, Vika, and joining me today is your co host and my good friend, Celino. How are you doing, Celino? Welcome, brother.
Very well. I'm glad to be here again with a new subject that will be very good for the community.
Yes, it's glad to have you here, Celino. So many people think, Celino, that the blueness of sky is because of the water above the dome. But our findings are showing something different, right?
Yes, everybody knows and see these videos that the people talk that the rocket hit the dome. That is very weird because we heard something like in this.
Yes, you see kind of blue on the horizon.
Yes, but wait a minute. These rockets go to the yes, that hit something. Hit something, but not something so straight. At the same time, we see the sky, and the sky is very dark. And here, the sky is blue, it's light. So the sky is really light blue, but in the low atmosphere. By example, when we know the regular science talk about this kind of a structure, 10,000 kilometers, we know that probably this is the limit of the dome. 10,000 kilometers. We do this investigation in other video, and exosphere, exosphere,
Yeah, isosphere.
ex-
Yeah,
640 kilometers, and mesosphere, 85 kilometers. Normally, this kind of rocket just can reach 110 kilometers. That is the
highest
limit. Yes,
high
that is the
altitude. Yeah,
highest altitude that we reach. This is an independent. This is not a NASA rocket. This is an independent rocket, so it's very credible. This
images.
investigation.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
So
and the video.
what we are seeing here is very is are some parts very important. The first one is that the sun
Yeah,
is outside the atmosphere. Many people think that the sun is on the atmosphere because see some pictures when they see the sun very close,
yeah.
but
It's
no.
just the yeah.
But
It's just the manifestation of the light. No, the real sun is in upper atmosphere, right?
yeah, outside, very upward,
Much higher.
bright.
Exactly.
We can see this in the balloons too. By example, we see the dark
Part.
um,
Yeah.
yeah,
The upper
the
section is dark.
earth and the atmosphere that has a blue light color. So when we see some videos, by example like this, we see some rockets looks like crotch hitting the dome, said the people.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
see
Look.
we see some gases
Okay, so what do you think that is entering into a layer of gases?
Yes, we think that probably is getting in a different part of the atmosphere because the science doesn't explain, but we are all over covered by gases, different kind of gases at the atmosphere, and these gases are can be very dense. By example, hexafluoruro, you know the name in
Yeah,
English?
extra fluorescent.
Yes, the
Ah,
name is
this gas. Okay, this gas,
sulfur
the sulfur gas.
hexafluoride. Right, right.
Yes, sulfur gas.
Yes. This gas is very dense, so looks like invisible water.
Okay,
Look
it's
at this.
like the thing float above the gas.
Yes, right. And the gas works like real water, but you can see because it's just gas.
Yeah,
That is the way that works the atmosphere. At the atmosphere, there are a lot of gas that you don't see, so looks like invisible, but maybe are very dense. That's the reason because we see some rockets hit something, but that something is invisible,
exactly. It's
and are gases.
more probably looks like it's gases, and it's takes a form of liquid, like looks like liquid, or when this rocket
More
hits,
dense, right?
yeah, denser, more
Yes,
denser than air.
yes, but even lighter because the atmosphere works like like a toroidal force,
Parallel
electromagnetism,
field. Yeah,
electromagnetism. So that is the
yeah.
reason because all these gases are surrounded all the atmospheres up. Um,
Most of the time.
in,
Yes.
and take different fields, not just one. It's not just one big space. It's different spaces. Has very lot of parts.
Okay, so the normal science, the traditional science say that we see blue because the wave of the color are shorter than other colors. That's why we see most of the sky blue. This is what the normal science is saying. And what here looks like is that more it's about gases, no? Layers
Yeah,
of gases. Yeah.
layer of gases ionized,
Layer of ionized gas.
gases ionizados, correcto, que
Okay.
se que se estimulan.
Okay, this stimulates. And it's like kind of interaction of gases with the magnetic field of the earth and of the sun, which interacts and excite these gases, right? And
Yes,
that's what is changing the color.
by example, we are looking at rocket right now.
Yeah,
It's on a
yeah,
Space 9 rocket, Falcon 9 rocket, launches
yeah.
view in Bakersfield, and everybody can see that is getting in a gas atmosphere. Look at this, and this is not an enigma. We must know this, but nobody explained this.
So exactly, it's just passing through different layer of gases. That's why it's changing colors, right?
Yes, and the excited gas takes different colors. At this moment, the gas takes a blue color, probably because some blue gases are reacting. Sorry by my English for the community. I
No, no,
understand
no.
that maybe are not so scientists to explain this in English, but you understand probably, and we are trying to
Yes, we are.
provide an idea how this works, um, but for a better understanding about our sky. So you can see this, and many people think that this is hitting the dome, and no, this is not the dome. This is hitting a different part of the atmosphere that is surrounded
Different
by
density.
different kind of gases. Yes.
Yeah, different density of different gases. Right.
Yes, many people had the opportunity to experience with different gases, and when you ionize the gases, it takes different colors like this: hydrogen, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, nitrogen. Look at this.
Yeah. So depending on the kind of excitation, and it changes different color and depending on the gases. Right.
Right. Yes, exactly like the sky.
So that's why you think can be possible that the stars that some people are seeing through the telescope are different colors because they are in different layers of the gases. Can be.
You're going too fast, but yes, yes, I will explain that too. I will ex-
Okay.
we will explain that. Well, that is the
Okay.
reason because the gases takes these colors. And we can see many experiments about this, and we see that the atmosphere is surrounded by a lot of gases, and these gases are at the upper atmosphere. Science recognize these gases like helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. Probably xenon and some of the blue gases are the most common at the upper atmosphere. That is the reason because we see a blue sky. The sky is
Yeah.
the sky is
And the
purple.
blue.
The sky is
Yeah, and the
purple.
blue and the red. Yes, and purple and red and pink. It's because it's all is passing to different
Yes,
gases, right?
many people think this is because the dome is reflecting at our eye, but it's not real. This is because there is like a plasma. This is a plasma. The sky is a plasma. It's an invisible plasma that take the color of the gases that is like the plasma of your at home, like your LCD, like a screen. It's
Exactly.
like a
Yeah.
screen. So the difference is that it's in the nature, it's not in the electronic world.
So
But
it's like its own light. You mean the plasma sky plasma? You mean if the sky is plasma, it has its own light other than the sun. You mean or
right, when we see the day, when they start the day, we can see that how the when we see the day, we can see how all the sky is lighted. Not just the part where is the sun. All the sky is lighted in the day. Light day is a big plasma that creates the day. So we can see the light come from two sources: the sun, that is not the most important, and the sky. The sky is what creates the daylight.
exactly with the you also with the particles in the atmosphere also helping this light to expand? No, that's uh, like a giant
Right,
mirror in the kind of way. Yeah. Yeah.
right. Everybody can experience this in the reality because they can be at the shadow, very far away from the sun, exactly opposite of the sun, but they still can see light, a lot of light. And this light has a very light blue color. The reality is
Yeah.
always like a very blue color.
La-
Well,
yeah.
obviously, if there are clouds or it's a bad weather, you don't see exactly like that because the clouds is that provide the color. But normally, in a very light day, we can see this like blue. at the at the
True,
at
true,
the
true. So there are some findings that they say that only the sun cannot be the only source of light, because there are, when the sun is totally on the horizon, but the things you can see in three-dimensional things are lit. And I think that is because of what you are saying, is the atmosphere, that which acts like a big plasma, and which is helping, the sun is helping this to create the light what we are seeing through the particles in the atmosphere. Yeah.
this is totally irrefutable, totalmente irrefutable,
Yes,
undisputable.
yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Any
But
any
yeah,
any any person with two fingers in the front, understand that they are more light source than just the sun. So daylight is created by the sky.
exactly. And the sun is supposed to be very local, because even if you see with the ancient texts and all these, that the sun only illuminates a part of the earth. It's not illuminating like they show in the some of the flat earth maps, that the sun is illuminating half earth. No, the sun is like illuminating a quarter, un quarter of the pizza. Imagine if the earth is like one pizza, a quarter, two pieces of pizza is lit. So it's very local, the atmosphere, lit atmosphere, and the rest is all dark, right? Looks like this.
Yes, we are looking at here is that how change the color of the day, especially when the sun is going to the horizon. We know the horizon is around 23, 24 degrees of our vision. So this is not going to zero or to the core of the earth. It's just an effect of the optical laws, optical point of view. So
Yeah.
when goes down, this energy stimulate more different kind of gas that are in the lower atmosphere, that create some difference in the light, like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that's why it's so many variety of colors. You're saying that in the whole day you have from bright blue to oranges to, like, even this in sunrise or in sunsets. So you are seeing the different gases like helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon.
Yes, this is totally correct, and we understand that is the reason because we see these colors. So we must understand too, the color is just a creation of our mind, because it's a vibration. The vibration creates this perception of the colors. That is the reason because many people can see different colors, or people can have different point of view. Like, that game that if you see green or red, there are people that see different colors, because
Exactly.
it's just an stimulation and creation of the mind. But the reason is just vibration. It's different vibration that creates this conditional color that is captured by the eye, is interpreted by our mind.
True, true, and could also be different frequencies, right?
Right, right.
Yes, exactly. Like vibration and frequencies could be, yeah. That
Yes.
is manifesting these colors. Yeah.
Many people talk about the rainbows. Says the rainbows are that is captured by the eye, is interpreted by our mind.
True, true, and could also be different frequencies, right?
Right, right.
Yes, exactly. Like vibration and frequencies could be, yeah.
Yes.
That is manifesting these colors, yeah.
Many people talk about the rainbows. Says the rainbows are the real dome, and not it's not the real dome. It's not the color of the dome. It's too an optical effect, because we can see full rainbows and are not and are circular or even opposite to the dome.
So so it could be the same effect that we are seeing with the blue sky. Is one of the same effect of the ionization of the gases, no?
Yes, exactly. It's just um,
One of the process phenomena, same like
yes.
the blueness.
The most
Yeah.
interesting thing about this is that probably xenon is the most real color that is works like the sun. The sun is probably when we see this blue sky so perfect, and our reality is a very light blue. And this light blue is created by the xenon. But the science knows. I don't understand why they don't explain to us, but the science know. You know, I
No, yeah, yeah. The
IMAX.
science, yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, when you go to these movies to do an IMAX cinema, they create this reality, and the IMAX is the most perfect view of the reality in a movie theater. Looks perfect.
Looks
And
real. Yes.
this is because they are not using a fake light. They are using uh, sky looks alike. What they are
Like
using.
a like a bulb. You say no. You mean a bulb?
Yes,
Exactly a bulb.
they are using xenon.
Xenon gas light bulb.
Yes, are using xenon gas at the movie projection right now. The most perfect, digamos, point of view, the most perfect reflection is created by xenon right now. They are using an IMAX, and they are using in Sony System 2, and everybody is looking at this. Even there are companies that are creating lux flux. They are using xenon, because xenon is the same that daylight. Daylight is basically xenon.
Wow. And they're also using in ISS also, no, International Space Station, for some kind of illumination or something. No.
Yes, they say that are using as a space shuttle, are using xenon for the daylight, because that creates a feeling of daylight. But we don't know if the station is real.
Yeah.
We don't,
So yeah,
we don't
that's
know,
the
but
problem.
they said so.
They're promoting the yeah, they're promoting this also. Yeah.
Yes, they are promoting that they create a real feeling of day using xenon. So they know that this is the real reason, because we see the daylight. This 15,000 watt bulb was used to illuminate the space shuttle launch pads. Well, they know that the reality of our sky is xenon.
True. True.
Yes, we will see right now a video shared by some investigation from friends from the community, and they are doing a very good explanation about that too. Okay.
Yeah.
gaz inerte, plus léger que l'air, excité par le champ électromagnétique du Soleil passant à proximité, combiné à celui de la Terre elle-même. Si cela est vrai, nous devons alors prendre en considération un troisième champ électromagnétique. L'hydrogène, l'hélium, le méthane, la vapeur d'eau, le monoxyde de carbone, le néon,
All the gases.
gaz plus léger que l'air qui, lorsque ionisés, produisent un champ électromagnétique. Le plasma produit des champs
Are
électromagnétiques.
not
De
connected to
même, produit encore
electricity.
plus de plasma, ce qui génère d'autres champs
No,
électromagnétiques.
but is
That is very,
electricity is playing the electricity is playing some part there to for these colors and for these gases
yes,
to
the,
get
the, the,
excited.
the electricity excited and ionize the gases, and this gases create the light. So the lights come from the gases from this plasma.
Ce n'est pas la bobine Tesla qui excite les gaz contenus dans les tubes de la rangée du fond. C'est le nouveau champ créé par les gaz excités de la première rangée de tubes qui va exciter les gaz de la rangée du fond. Et la lumière du jour fonctionne de cette manière. Dans cette vidéo, je souhaite vous montrer ce champ de plasma que représente la lumière du jour, en tout cas une partie. Ce champ de plasma est immense et en mouvement constant, générant son propre champ électromagnétique.
So it's also like the plasma light of this plasma. This is is making the daylight.
Fluorescent.
Is how much distance it could be more or less the
I don't
light.
I don't understand exactly the question. Sorry.
No, because this illumination of this plasma of this daylight is how much you think how big can be this more or less this plasma light this daylight how big more or less
14,000
for
kilometers of diameter. That is a
okay
huge plasma.
Ce champ de plasma qui est la lumière du jour, c'est
wow
de la
that's interesting
soleil.
And you see, it's exactly like we see when we send a rocket to the atmosphere. It's like a dome. It's like a curve. That is because some people said I see the curve when they fly,
yeah
but they don't see the curve. They just see the light. That the light is curved in some parts.
exactly it's like a kind of a dome of light or
Yeah.
dome of plasma looks like
Les
yeah
différences de couleurs sont le résultat de différents gaz ionisés. Dès lors que ceux-ci sont excités par l'énergie adéquate, ils deviennent fluorescents. Et bien que la lumière du jour soit plus étendue que la lumière du soleil, elle a sa propre limite. Ces couches de gaz inertes excités sont très compactes. Nous voyons là le bas-ventre de ce champ de plasma alors qu'il s'éloigne au-dessus de nos têtes. Cet effet multicouche est ce qui provoque la récession, si rapide et si efficace, de la lumière du jour. Nous avons ici la lumière du jour partageant le ciel avec la nuit.
it's also like one blanket no it's like the daylight is like one blanket of plasma
Yeah,
which is like yeah
and it's moving on.
yeah and it's like creating these fields
Les couleurs de la partie basse
The electromagnetic fields creates the plasma and moves with the sun.
exactly and that's what also is maybe is creating the winds and tides
rouge,
right
jaune. C'est pour
Right.
cela que nous observons de la lumière sous les nuages. Le plasma génère la lumière à l'endroit où la réaction se produit. La seule chose nécessaire sous les nuages,
exactly this one is very important Serino that even if the sun is not there but you still have light under the clouds right which is showing that you don't need the sun for the lights to be seen it's the gases and the reaction and the ionization that's why you can see these lights these colors
la lumière
even under the clouds
et les lumières rouges et jaunes en bas.
We must to check this with the eclipses.
Ici, ils vous diront qu'il s'agit de l'ombre
It's
de la
very
Terre
interesting the
et non
effect
d'un
of the
champ de plasma.
eclipses.
Have to have some effects of these like these gases
L'observe sans
also
voir
affecting some part of the eclipse could be also, and these plasmas.
il allume. L'avion fonce droit sur le soleil à travers la lumière du jour. La lumière du jour, c'est un peu comme une couverture électrique branchée, générant de l'énergie, chaleur, lumière, électricité, magnétisme, etc. Pas très épaisse et couvrant une large zone. C'est ce champ de plasma qui provoque les marées, produit la lumière du jour, génère les vents, régule notre climat et électrifie notre ciel. Désolé Bill, ta pseudoscience bullshit ne marche plus.
Very good video too, right?
Yes, yes, very nice, very interesting.
It's very interesting this experiment because we understand with this experiment that everything is magnetic in our sky, and we live in an electromagnetic world that is the reality. Everybody knows, and probably is on this way. This is the reason because we can see some bodies and some astros that levitate. They are up. You know, everybody can see that exists. This sun solar system does exist, but it's totally different that the science explained. But we can see Jupiter, Venus, and all this. We can see all of this.
All
Even
these luminaries, yeah.
yes, all the stars and probably some asteroids. Uh, community doesn't understand exactly how it works. We don't understand exactly how it works, but we can see there is there. So
Yeah, there are things happening, yeah.
yes, so we must to study a little more to explain, but probably it's because everything is um, is working on the magnetic field, so we can see big bodies there to upside like planets.
Exactly, it's like floating because of that, yeah. Because of the superconductivity and the gases and the electromagnetic fields, things can float even if it's heavy, right?
Right. Because people think that only things that are very light can float, and no, it's not true. There can be very very dense stuff, rocks.
Yeah,
That is a reason
yeah,
because some people yes see asteroids for real.
yeah, because the gases are so dense that it acts like a solid layer, no, kind of water liquid, but much more can hold heavy things, you mean?
Right, right. Not just empty planets. Maybe all the things that we see at the sky are dense, but
That,
anything is possible. Nobody knows exactly. So
yeah, exactly,
we
maybe
are
it's
very
possible.
respectful about your point of view, but my point of view is probably is a little real.
Yeah, what this experiment is showing, that the layers in the atmosphere have possibility to hold or float denser stuff because of the gases itself are denser.
Right, and the temperature change. That is a reason because it gets some magnetic characteristics and can lose if they lose his balance. His
Yes,
gravitational, like they said, no.
yeah, yeah,
But
that we want, yeah, it's sure it's
it's
no
not.
gravity.
It's not gravity. We know that it's electromagnetic fields. That's the reality.
True, and whatever all these possibilities of, even if something is floating, is all could be under the dome. There is nothing above the dome. Everything is happening under the dome. All these
Looks
reactions. Yeah,
looks like everything is under the dome. Many people think that this that's exists the dome, and that's the reason because they deny the existence of asteroids, by example. But we can understand exactly asteroids perfectly under the dome because this is the way that works our upper atmosphere with magnetism, gases, and maybe dense minerals too, and some different stuff.
yeah, could be possible. Could be possible because of what we are seeing here on the screen. It could be possible, and with the gases and the layers. Yes.
Amazing, very strange that 40 millimeters high, record levitation high. Amazing. We are just starting to understand this this technology.
Exactly, but we have to be open-minded about what, because we cannot just have a dogmatic view about something. No, for example, about the blue sky or the rainbow because of the dome, or maybe not possible because things can float. We have to have open mind because the more we know, the more possibility to know the reality. Yeah,
Right. And the only thing that we know is that the science lie to us.
exactly. Yeah, they don't want us to know the real reason. They don't. They show you some truth, but they don't show you the real ones, and they leave you
Look at
there.
this. This is amazing. Look at this.
Wow. Yes, it's nothing to do with gravity. Yeah, nothing,
Nothing, nothing. Gravity doesn't.
and
It's
no
all
space.
is
Yeah, and no.
electromagnetic, and this is
Yeah,
the electromagnetism um, beats the electromagnetism of the Earth. So because the Earth is an electromagnetic field too, because everything changed because the sun is an electromagnetic creates an electromagnetic field. The Earth has an electromagnetic field, like the heart. The people
yeah, we
has
too.
electromagnetic fields too. That is the reason because we are tied to the Earth, because some people don't understand because this is because density. Yes, density explains some part, but the real reason is electromagnetism. We are attracted
Exactly,
to the Earth.
exactly. We live in an electromagnetic world. We are electromagnetic too,
Yes, people is electromagnetism too, like the Earth in like everything. Even stones
and the
has
sun.
some kind
Yes,
of electromagnetism. So what I'm looking at the sky is probably the reaction of the gases, and that is the reason because we see different colors. These different colors as basically the gas. The magnitude, the atmosphere is dense. That is the reason because we see the rockets hit something, and the sun is over that gases is the different electromagnetism part because it's a lot upper, not so close to the atmosphere, not
exactly,
the low atmosphere. The xenon probably is the most important part of the reality, and they know they are using this at the cinema, and so I think this is the real explanation because we see the blue sky. I don't know if you remembered anything that I must to notice for my
no,
friends.
no, no, no. It's good. It's good.
I think so. This is the last part.
Also,
This is the last part.
okay.
All the community, all the community shared this point of view, and they are right, but they don't understand exactly what it is. So everybody's trying to explain this, and we will explain this for first time for the community. The stars are probably like suns, but we see on this way only because they are in some fields that are more common in some gas. We see the
Yeah,
light,
exactly.
we see the light is
Depending on the
around.
layer.
Yes,
Exactly.
dependent.
Depending.
Maybe some mixtures of argon, neon, helio, or whatever. That is the reason because take that color. And why it looks like are in water, looks like are in water because gas is so dense that is like water. It's not real
Yes.
water. Are not in
But
water, are not outside the dome, are inside the dome, but are in fields that are surrounded by a lot of gas, and that is the reason because looks like this, not looks like perfect, not looks like a perfect
yeah,
light.
that's why it acts like water. It's gas, dense gas, but it acts like water. That's why we have all these stars and everything looking like this. That is under the water. It's just the
Yes,
effect. It's the water effect that is giving the gases. Yes.
yes, like we explained on this experiment that you don't see the water, but it's there. Are gases that are so dense that looks like water and looks like at the
Acts
other
like water and yeah,
act,
and acts like water. Act like water. Yeah.
yes. Um, and we see this on the Falcon 9 recording. The Falcon 9 recording proves this.
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
Falcon 9.
Moving to the gas. Moving to different layers of gas and changing colors, reacting, ionizing.
So that is the study that we want to share with the community. I think that you enjoyed. We are trying to, try to do real investigation and not just to assume things or be dogmatics about anything. And we think that the way that the people um, share more knowledge is on this way, sharing his point of
Exactly.
view.
Exactly. The people have to stop believing dogmatics things because the same as we spoke about the blueness of the sky, about the rainbow, and many different things, we have to have open minded to go and look into this and go and make your experiments and your observation and what you could find out of these findings. So be open, go and look into it. And thanks, Salino, for sharing this awesome info and being here.
Thank you so much, my friend. I hope that you enjoy this conversation, and I am open for any questions. Okay, bye bye.
Yes, yes, yes. So we saw the reasons why the sky is blue. Yeah, it's the excitation of gases, the ionization of the atmosphere, changing depend on the type of gases and layer it's in. And we also saw that the rainbow have nothing to do with the dome. It's all part of the same process of the gases and the interaction. And we had some few bonus words Celino gave us about the superconductivity and the electromagnetism and how it's working and how it's possible that things could float, denser things could float in denser gases layers. Okay, it's there for people to go and look into it. And thanks, Celino, for sharing. So next week we'll be looking into something much more interesting, and that is the dome. We're gonna see what is the dome, how high it could be. So if you want to know, so make sure you check in the next week of Truth in Plain Sight Live. Thanks, Salino, for coming. Last words.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much to all the community. Sorry for my English, but I hope that you understand to me. Okay. Bye bye, my
No,
friend.
no. Bye. Thank you. Salino, thanks for sharing this. So until then, I'm your host Vika, saying you goodbye. We're gonna see you next week and have a good weekend.
The last thing, remember, the stars too. The stars are in dense gas. That is the reason because take these colors. We see the sky, and the
Yeah.
sky at
We
the
said
night
yeah.
is too surrounded by gas. This is not Via Lactea, it's gases.
It's all gases. Yeah, and all the colorful stars we are seeing everybody is all different gases
It's
and different
plasma,
distance. Yeah, it's all distances, different distances. That's why we see a different seeing different colors and gases, right?
and the plasmas contains the stars. That is the reason because the stars take these colors.
Wow, nice, interesting, Celino.
I forget this, but well, good
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. Nice one, Celino. Thank
Bye bye,
you.
my friend.
Bye. Thank you. Uy.